LeBron warns the Lakers he could join Warriors. Script simplified. LeBron James is really worried. He knows the Lakers basketball team is in big trouble because they can't trade their player Russ this summer. So now LeBron is trying to get other good players to join him. He went on a TV show called The Shop and said he wants to play basketball with Steph Curry. And guess what? Steph answered back, "You might have already heard about this, but I'm going to show you what they both said. Then I'll tell you if this is just silly internet talk or if it could really happen." Could LeBron and Steph actually end up on the same team? The host asked, "Who else do you want to play with in today's basketball games?" LeBron said, "Steph Curry." He went on to say, "I love everything about that guy. When he gets out of his car, you better start guarding him right away from the moment he shows up at the basketball arena. As soon as he gets out of his car, you better call someone and say, 'Oh no, we better go guard him right now.' You might want to get ready when he gets out of the parking garage. I swear I'm serious." Some people are going to hear that and think, "Oh, that's no big deal. LeBron was just answering a question." Wrong. LeBron knows exactly what he's doing. He knows that when he says things, newspapers write about it. He is probably the smartest player in basketball. LeBron is always trying to get good players to join his team. LeBron said, "I've always tried to get players to come play with me." I mean, I don't know. Is this something new? I've been doing this since like 2007. A lot of players said no to me, but some players also said yes. One of those times players said no was when he tried to get Steph to join him last year before Steph could pick a new team. But Steph decided to stay with the Warriors. So this must mean that LeBron is trying to become a Warrior himself? Wait. Seriously? That is the only thing this could mean. But could that actually happen? Well, first he has to get Steph to agree with him. Here's what Steph said back. The same host asked Steph the same question. "Who else do you want to play with in today's basketball games?" Steph said, "Yeah, Steph Curry's the one that I want to play with." And you can see Steph laughing right there. Right. When he heard LeBron's voice, he was like, "Oh, great. Here we go." He knows that LeBron knows what he's doing. He's laughing and moving his head up and down like, "LeBron, what are you doing? I mean, you could just send me a text message." Then Steph said, "Well, you got your wish. He's the captain and he's picked me for the last 2 All-Star games. So I don't know if that's enough, but I'm good right now." And then he just told him no right there at the end. Like, "Yeah, no, we're fine." It's like he was saying, "I saw how your season went. You're seeing how our season went. We could actually win the championship if we stay healthy. Yeah? I think we're good. Thanks, though." The host asks, "How does that make you feel, though, right now?" I mean, when you get someone interested or curious about what it would be like to play with someone who's like the best player ever, Steph said, someone who's won the most valuable player award and is one of the greatest of all time. Cool, I guess. Amazing, right? We all can live in that fantasy world, though. He just told him no right there. He's like, "By the way, just in case you didn't hear me, it's just a fantasy." LeBron said, "I got rejected a lot. But however, okay, let's just pretend for fun that Steph was thinking LeBron's trying to get me to join the Lakers. That's not gonna happen." And then later he thinks, "Oh wait, maybe LeBron wants to be a Warrior." Okay? Yeah, he's a really good player who can do lots of different things. He still scores like 30 points every night. Yeah, he could join our team. Let's just say that could happen. How realistic is that? Actually, a lot more than you think. Because nobody knows what LeBron's future will be. Starting August 4th, He can sign a new contract for 2 years and almost $100 million. That is a huge amount of money for someone who's 40 years old. When that contract ends, if he signs it, it will make it so the Lakers can't afford other good players, but I don't think they have a choice. He is still their best player. But what if LeBron doesn't sign it? That would put huge pressure on the Lakers. What if he waits to see what the team's gonna look like? He doesn't have to sign it until the regular season starts. This whole thing could be a message to the Lakers. If you don't make huge changes, I am not afraid to leave. He could be using this contract as a way to force them to make big changes first. I think LeBron wants them to fire Rob Pelinka. Remember when he randomly said nice things about the Thunder team's manager at All-Star Weekend? He said the MVP over there is Sam Presti. He's the MVP. I mean, Josh Giddey's great, but I'm saying Presti. I don't understand this guy's talent for finding good players. He drafted Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Jeff Green, Serge Ibaka, Reggie Jackson, Josh Giddey, and the list goes on and on and on. This guy's pretty darn good. And honestly, that would be a crazy move. Sam Presti has been with the Sonics and the Thunder for 16 years, collecting all these draft picks, and then he leaves for the most famous team in basketball. I mean, dude even looks like he's from LA. I haven't spent a lot of time in Oklahoma City, but I bet there aren't a bunch of guys walking around with like $5,000 suits and clear glasses. Next, LeBron wants them to fire Frank Vogel. Oh, he's definitely getting fired, by the way. Magic Johnson said it's not all Frank Vogel's fault, but we know he's gonna get fired. We know that? I love how he just casually says, oh, and by the way, yeah, we know Frank Vogel's getting fired. It's okay. We know. But who does LeBron want them to hire next? Doc Rivers. Seriously. Not only has Bill Simmons heard this, who knows lots of inside information about Doc, but Bleacher Report just said this. Doc Rivers, the Philadelphia 76ers head coach, is being mentioned by basketball people as a possible Lakers candidate. Rivers' time in Philadelphia has also come into question lately, caused by team president Daryl Morey's trade to get James Harden and a possible reunion with Harden's former Rockets head coach Mike D'Antoni. And that makes perfect sense. Doc is a coach who listens to his players and will basically let LeBron be like the coach. Who they should hire is Quinn Snyder from the Jazz, but LeBron will never let that happen because Quinn is actually a really smart, modern coach who will want to, I don't know, make up the plays himself. But if LeBron does want to leave for the Warriors, there are actually two ways that this could happen with his contract. The first way is a trade, and because he makes so much money, it would have to look like this. The Warriors get LeBron James, and the Lakers get Andrew Wiggins, Juan Toscano Anderson, Nico Mannion, and the 2023 first-round draft pick. Let's face it, Wiggins has not kept playing as well as an all-star since being named a starter. I know he's good, but he isn't close to what LeBron would bring to this team, even at 38 years old. The Lakers do this because LeBron would give them no choice. I mean, he would just leave for nothing after this next season. So, hey, they get Wiggins and a first-round draft pick. Let me know in the comments if you disagree, but I think this actually makes sense for both teams. The other way would be to sign LeBron as a free agent after next season, and believe it or not, they could actually offer him close to the most money possible. Andrew Wiggins' contract ends then. They could change Draymond Green's contract with an extension, and they could sign Wiseman and Moody because they have special rights to keep those players. But what I really think this whole thing is actually about is putting pressure on the Lakers for this summer. LeBron knows there's like a 2% chance he'll ever play with Steph. But he wants the Lakers to know he's serious about leaving if they don't make big changes. This is a huge summer for the Lakers, but especially for LeBron James. This last year was one of the most embarrassing things for his entire career. LeBron is making that front office work hard to make huge changes. Guys, it is time for the summer break. And that means the return of off-season Wednesday. Just off-season videos every single year. Before this, I haven't been able to talk about all 30 teams because I run out of time before the next season starts. So I think instead of 3 videos a week, we're going to start doing more than 3 a week. And I'm probably going to make 2 off-season videos a week. I'm not sure. The first one will be the Houston Rockets because I just moved to Houston. I'm excited to talk about H-Town's future, but for now, if you want more about LeBron's future, check out this video I made about the real possibility of him playing with LeBron. Because even more than Steph, we know he wants to play with his son. Check it out.